Hello everyone and welcome to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing this fine evening? Thank you very much for joining in. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And while you're doing that, I just have to explain, I know I don't have my face cam up right now. I still don't have all my gear unpacked from my wedding video gig I had this weekend. I figured I would just do one without the face cam as opposed to postpone or delay the stream just because I don't have my camera set up. Hope you guys don't mind that. And while I am thinking about it, please be sure to go check out my Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter pages for those of you interested in checking out Cody H Gaming on social media. And also, as of a few days ago, I am now on Patreon. Please go check out my profile on there if you'd like to help support this channel and get some cool rewards in return. Have to give a huge shout out to Ryan Fitzy. Thank you so much for becoming my first patron on there. Really appreciate it. You rock, dude. Thank you so much. I will try not to disappoint. Alright, and that being said, all my plugs out of the way. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be attempting to recreate Dale Earnhardt's 1997 Daytona flip. That was the wreck in the 500 in the closing laps after he got clipped by first Jeff Gordon and then Dale Jarrett, I believe. Goes back onto his wheels and tries to finish the race. Unfortunately, I don't think NASCAR let him. Just goes to show how ballsy that dude was. He rolls the car over on the backstretch at Daytona and still tries to finish the race with that car. And sorry, I'm still a little rusty from my trip. I haven't done these streams as frequently as I used to, so I apologize if I'm a little rusty. Here we go. Take a little quick replay at the wreck in question that I'm going to be attempting to recreate today. So yeah, Gordon makes a move on the inside of him, then he gets clipped by Dale Jarrett, goes upside down. Ernie Irvin's involved. And he goes back onto his wheels, across the track, into the grass. And most of the field is way back behind these guys. The reason I'm pointing that out, I'll explain in a second. So we get a view right here. Yeah, when Gordon's making the move on the inside, he doesn't give him much room at all. He taps the wall, comes back across Dale Jarrett, and Dale Jarrett can't get slowed down in time. So these 6 cars, Bill Elliott, Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, Ernie Irvin, and then Terry Labonte behind him. Those 6 I have singled out in the roster I put together for this reenactment. I'm not going to be concerned with the rest of the cars because they were way back, far away from where this wreck happened. The only time you see the other cars is in the background of that one shot. One more view at this. You can see the hood goes flying into the stands. So yeah, I just have those 6 cars singled out. Alright, just gonna do some replays now. So I'll explain that in a sec, or I'll show you why I explain that right now. So I have those 5 cars singled out for this roster for the 97 Daytona 500 to use specially for this reenactment. Oops. So you can see we have Dale Earnhardt's number 97, Good Wrench Plus, black and red, his infamous black and red paint scheme. Going to be using Daytona 1999 because that's the closest I could find year-wise. I always like doing 86 for reenactments. I don't know why. For the strength. I feel like that's a good midway point. Just get right in a race. And let's do this. And you will notice in the first few attempts I have the grip turned up to try to get that similar effect getting clipped by Jarrett or whomever ends up being in the right spot. But apparently I also have the temperature turned down for aerodynamic reasons. I must have done that in a previous stream and don't really remember. And these 6 cars aren't in the right order, but whatever. I'll just make do with what I have. I'm not going to do a million different, load a million different race sessions to try to get the perfect qualifying order. I haven't even played NASCAR Heat Evolution or Evolution 2. I don't even have a next-gen system yet, or a Steam account. I am old school when it comes to gaming. I'm a cave person. I think the temperature being down helps get me completely up to speed by the time we get to the backstretch the first time, so I can do an attempt without having to do an entire lap and a half every single time. Alright, let Gordon go past. I bump the wall. Whoa. Jarrett went upside down too. Jesus, and Bill Elliott gets him again while he's tumbling, and I'm stuck along the wall on my side. Well, that wasn't what we needed to do, but that was a hell of a first attempt. Yeah, watch Dale Jarrett right here in the bottom right-hand corner get drilled by Bill Elliott while he's tumbling. Well, that was a hell of a wreck. Let's try that again. Save game editor. I know you can save the qualifying sessions, but is that a separate program where you can manually do the qualifying order, I'm guessing? Because I do know that you can save qualifying sessions. I did know that. And then you can load them back in future race sessions, but I'm assuming you're talking about a separate program similar to NN ratings. Alright, I gotta do it for Dale, as everyone in the early part of the comments or the chat pointed out. I might have to look into that. I never knew there was a separate program where you could adjust the qualifying order. I will definitely have to look into that. Oops. Alright, come on, Terry. Go past. I'm going to have you substitute. You're swapping with Bill Elliott in terms of position. Alright. So I come up and hit the wall. Nope. You can see the heightened grip with how quickly I got slowed down and I was sideways, but wasn't quite obnoxious to where I tipped over the second I got sideways. Just backed it in hard into the wall. Got up on 2 wheels from the weight shift. Alright, I will definitely have to look into the save game editor if you can manually... Jesus Christ. If you can manually adjust the qualifying order in that. That would greatly help for some of these reenactments, wouldn't it? Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt, my 2 favorite racers of my childhood. I haven't seen the NASCAR race yet. I saw that Truex won, but don't tell me too much else. I still need to get caught up on it. I don't want any spoilers. Oops. I got a late jump on that. Whoa, I didn't mean to block Terry like that, but I guess that kind of worked. I'm not too concerned about the order of everyone right here. Worst comes to worst, I can swap the TGA files around. But actually, not too bad right here. We can get squeezed up into the wall, come down. Come on, flip, flip. Oh, you bastard. Oh, yeah, now he flips. I see how it is. Lands upside down. Can't drive away from that one. You can see the heightened grip take effect there once I got sideways coming back across the track at the right angle. Jesse, thanks for joining. Yes, I remember. NASCAR playoffs are dumb. I agree. I don't really like them that much. I'm trying to keep an open mind, but there's just something about the old system of 36 races, certain amount of points per race, whoever has the most amount of points at the end of the season wins. I mean, that just works for racing. Trying to do it any other way is just basically a gimmick. But don't try telling the higher-ups at NASCAR that, because they need to compete with the NFL with their playoffs and their overtime. We can't stand if the NFL has better ratings than us. Make the racing better then. Stop making stupid rules. I don't know why I didn't get in front this time. Maybe I didn't want a black flag. See if I can still get in the middle of this pack through the turn. I do have the difficulty not too high after all. Alright, I'm not in the wall, but that's not gonna work. Whoops. That's the second time this, in like 15 minutes, I've gotten stuck on my side against the wall. That didn't work. Need to pay more attention and get in the right spot before the green flag gets dropped. Because I was too behind in that time. I need to be right in the middle of the pack. Hold on 1 second. I need to investigate something. Oh. You guys complaining about slow mode? I have it set to 10 seconds. That's nothing. That's just to avoid spam and bots. Or at least try to. You can still comment every 10 seconds. Thought I accidentally had it set to the default 60. Be happy if that slow-mo being on is probably deterring a lot of bots from spamming up the chat right now. Not all of them, but some. My laptop's taking a crap load of time to buffer, refresh. Sad Dale Jr. is retiring. I think everyone is, except for haters. I don't know why people hate Dale Jr. I don't get the hate on him. I don't get the hate on Truex either. What has he ever done to anyone? Aside from be a good racer. Alright, I'm a little behind, but I'll still try it anyway. Up against the wall. Nope. Well, I flipped, just not the way I was supposed to. Did kind of a huge blowover first. A huge almost blowover. Next. That was a fail. Should we go on board for the cockpit view for one of these attempts? I think we need to. Let's hit N so we get the roll bars and car back in the rear view mirror. Let's go fully authentic. Get rid of the speed, get rid of the standing thing. Just do this. Hardcore mode. Hopefully I don't flip prematurely. Oh, they got a good jump. I got a bad jump. Oh, still kept it going. Alright, need to get Gordon to be passing me on the inside. Run me into the wall. Alright, so bump into the wall. Come back across. Come on. Someone flip me. Not like that. Whoa. That was a little bit worse than what happened in 97. Whoops. I just pulled like a Rusty Wallace in 93 right there. Kind of. That was a big one. Let's get another view of that. Jeez. He almost cleared that entire Daytona font in the infield while going through the air. Alright, let's try chase view again. Let's get our graphics back up. Yeah, I think that was just a few too many flips. Just a few. Come on, this one shouldn't be too hard. I just can focus and execute properly. Alright, getting ready for the green. Slid right in line right there. Alright, so I'm going to pretend Terry Labonte is Gordon, Gordon is Bill Elliott, and then Bill Elliott will be Terry Labonte. The love triangle of this reenactment. Come on! Oh, that wasn't terrible, the start. But I flipped a couple too many times. Actually wasn't terrible right there. If I would have just stayed on my wheels that first time. See, that's the downside of having the grip turned up to try to get these weight shift rollovers. You can flip on command pretty easy, but you can also flip accidentally way too easily. So when I land back on my wheels, I gotta be careful, kind of straighten it out and not really swerve too hard to either side until I can get onto the grass, possibly, depending on how much speed I have left. Is the chat frozen? I don't know. I'm just gonna hit F5 just to make sure. No, it's not. It's not. It's just taking a while. Alright, let's get a decent jump this time. You never know when the green flag is gonna come out. It comes out in random times at this track. Alright, I know everyone, all the AI cars are scrambled around, but I'm still going to pretend Jarrett is Gordon. He's squeezing me on the outside. Come and hit the wall. Come on. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Once again, I flipped way too many times. Next. I got sent over in the first place in that one, mainly thanks to Terry Labonte T-boning me and sending me through the air. Rum, 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 rum. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention. I knew I was forgetting something. For those of you that haven't yet, make sure to go enter in my giveaway. I'm giving away 6 total diecast cars, 2 each to 3 separate people, a Lightning McQueen car for each person, and a random Chase Elliott paint scheme and sponsor diecast, 1/64th each, the size that is. And to enter, you go to my videos page, find my 20,000 subscriber giveaway video. Comment on that saying you subscribed and make sure you are subscribed and like that video, and you will be entered. And I got too far ahead of the field this time, so I'm going to need to wait for the next lap, and it looks like we're going to be going a little too fast. I know it's not a huge giveaway. I'm not giving away like a bunch of copies of a video game or something, but I figured I'd try something to give my thanks back to the subscribers. Alright, so we're going to try it now, even though we're going a little too fast. Whoops, nope, never mind. The way I almost flipped when I hit the apron was kind of like Kaylee Yarborough was at 83, the Daytona qualifying. I did not mean to do that. Just trying to block Gordon, not get spun by him. I almost pulled a Kaylee Yarborough right there on the banking. Shoot. All that lead up just for a failed attempt. Maybe once I get to 40,000 subscribers, I can do a little more extravagant of a giveaway. Maybe like a couple copies of whatever NASCAR game is out at the time. However long that might take for me to get to 40,000. Another 20 years or so, probably. Alright, let's not get too far ahead of the field this time. Pretending Terry Labonte as Gordon. Hit the wall. Nope. Looks like Jarrett's gonna hit the grass upside down. Yep. Couple extra flips for Jarrett. Whoops. Is that the second time Jarrett's been upside down? Or the third? Poopy. Next. It's funny how the preview of the stream looks much better on my phone than it does my laptop. That's the downside to having the grip turned up as far as I do to try to flip over on command, is that it's going to be a lot of flips that I don't want to have happen. Come on, Jeff. I need you to box me into the wall. I need Jarrett to clip me. I need to flip in the perfect way. Slide back onto the grass. And if my car can still drive afterwards, that's a huge added bonus detail for this reenactment. Alright, catch up, get past Harry. Alright, I guess I'm pretending Dale Jarrett is Jeff Gordon. Knocks me into the wall. Come on, flip! Oh, bastard. Oh, so of course you do the second time. Hey, my car can still drive. Does that count? Yeah, that one sucked. If I would have flipped over on this first spin right here, that might have been decent. I didn't. I hit the wall first. I spin around again. I kind of flip over there from the added grip. Then the way I'm wedged against the wall, I do another quick tumble, land back on my wheels, and I'm able to keep driving. But not what I needed. Bill Elliott. Hopefully your son can win the chase this year. Anyone but Jimmy. I honestly wouldn't even care if Kyle Busch won another one. Just anyone but Jimmy. It's enough that he has 7. Nothing against Jimmy. I just want Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt, and now I guess Jimmy, to remain the sole kings of the championships. At least all tied at 7. Oops, I shifted into 3rd a little too early. Alright, I can still salvage this. No, I can't. Whoops. That's your classic weight shift rollover right there. All right, next. Yeah, what if Chase wins the chase? Would they have to name it something else? Come on, this one shouldn't be that hard to recreate. I mean, I know I'm pretty rusty since I haven't really live streamed on a regular basis in about 2 or 3 weeks. Since before I went to my Colorado trip. That's about 3 weeks ago now when I left. I didn't think I'd be this bad coming back. There we go, I actually got a decent jump that time. Alright. Dale Jarrett is replacing Jeff Gordon. Come on, flip, flip. Oh, you bastard. Of course, I kind of got it on the second spin around, but not quite all the way around. I need to flip on that first spin towards the outside wall, not the second one. So if Jarrett was Gordon right there, and then Terry Labonte was Jarrett, all that was pretty decent, except right here I should have flipped before I hit the wall. And I kind of did almost on that second spin around, but not quite. Then that's what I need to do after I come back on my wheels, is kind of get off to the grass and come back around so I can still spin back around sideways and come to a stop without having to worry about accidentally flipping over from the grip again when I don't want it to happen, when I get sideways on the pavement. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Damn, 35 minutes in already? I look down at the comments, you guys are talking about the sun exploding. That chat went real dark real quick. In other news, do you guys hear the new Veil of Maya song? Get to hear a new record from them for the first time in like 2.5, 3 years. I'm stoked. Probably the only one here that listens to that band. Alright. Into the outside wall. No! Flip me. Nope, that's not what I needed. Ouch. Kind of almost that second time to the outside wall until I got into the grass. Oh. Hear about CC Racing coming back? I wish I knew more about racing to know what that is. I'm sure I should know what that is, but I unfortunately don't. But I'm glad it's coming back, whatever it is. Speaking of Veil of Maya, I should record more bass covers. I haven't done that in a while. I think I only ever got around to recording like 2. I think a Rush song and a Veil of Maya song. Been wanting for a while just to do a random bass jam session. If I can figure out, with all the cords I have, hooking up the output of my amp into the microphone input in my computer, maybe running it through a mixer first. Maybe I could jam to some random tunes during a live stream. Do some Rob Scallon or Davey 504 type videos. Come on, flip. Oh, yes! Kind of, not really. Not really. I thought traction control felt on. It wasn't, though. When I got into the grass, I kept feeling like the car was straightening itself out. Not quite. It was a step in the right direction, but not save-worthy in my opinion. What's here? I've honestly never listened to a single bit of Attila. Nothing against them, I've just never gotten around to it. Takes a lot of mainly fighting my own ADHD and OCD to force myself to listen to new music, aside from the usual bands that I'm obsessed with. It's one of my pet peeves about myself. Same thing with TV shows and movies. I get hooked on one, I always just want to watch that same one over and over again, or listen to the same band over and over again. Alright, come on. This one should not be that difficult. Just a single flip. There's like maybe one other car involved if you count Ernie Irvin. Aside from that, it's not a huge pile-up. It's not a huge, super complicated flip. Just gets clipped, rolls over once, goes back on his wheels, and there's like one other car involved. Shouldn't be this difficult. Oh, that was actually maybe going to be good if Bill Elliott wasn't there. Went right up on his hood. Oh, that was unlucky. A little bit of pavement right there to send me over. That was maybe going to be good, including even maybe getting clipped by Ernie Irvin there if stupid Bill Elliott wasn't in the way. Damn it. It's kind of like a Kurt Busch in 2013 at Talladega. Lord knows how many times he would have kept flipping had Ryan Newman not plowed into him while he was barrel rolling. Damn, it's 8:40 already? That was a quick 40 minutes. Super 8 motels and McDonald's. The most American-sponsored car ever. Getting the tires warmed up. Alright, Terry Labonte will take the place of Bill Elliott, who was leading at the time. I'll have to figure out the rest of the AI order. Looks like Bill Elliott is going to take the place of Jeff Gordon, squeezing past me on the inside. Bump me into the wall. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, damn it. Well, that was a fail. Alright, I'll try going backwards once. It's not going to be very exciting with only these 5 cars. No. Okay, at least let me get this crash in first. I almost missed him. Wait for it. Wait for it. I at least got Terry Labonte, I think. I think he got the worst of that, aside from maybe me. Is that a Kirk Cousins reference? Bubs. Oh yeah. Terry definitely got the worst of it. Kind of. Not counting myself. That's pretty good. 44 minutes in, and that was my first time losing, or going backwards out of quote-unquote rage. I actually want to try another one in cockpit view. Hardcore mode. All the tickers and graphics turned off. Cockpit mode. The roll cage settings and the mirror turned on. Completely hardcore. I have to go by the RPM meter to figure out when to shift. What a concept. Come on. Oh, that was actually looking decent. If I would have gone all the way over. Keep it off the wall. There we go. Oops, I'm flipping over. Yep. My car's still kind of good. That one actually wasn't terrible if I would have just flipped over when I went towards the wall right there. I just spun around a little too fast, otherwise that might have been some good contact and a good spin, but yeah, I just did it a little too fast. Actually, I want to try in this view once more. Swervin' Irvin. What was everyone's nickname? Swervin' Irvin, the Intimidator. What was Jeff Gordon's nickname? What is going on with the chat? Wait for it. Should I do more live streams in iRacing, or will I not be able to handle that? God knows how my last one ended. It was me flipping absolute shit. Deservingly so. Jeff Gordon just sent me over. My car still actually works after that. Whoops. Meant to get side by side. I didn't mean to get collected like that. Alright, let's get out of cockpit view, back to chase view. F2, N. Whoops. You don't need first gear anyway. Not at super speedways. You don't need first gear. Damn it. I thought I was going to have better luck with this one. What should my next live stream be? Should it be a new wreck or finish or moment trying to recreate, or should it be a part 2 to something? Try to close out some of these ongoing videos I have where I'm on part 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 50, whatever part I'm on. Especially, God knows, Austin Dillon's 2015 wreck. I've tried that about 72 times. Alright. Oops. Darn it. Still no luck. Shouldn't have turned back to the right so hard. That was what sent me over. Excuse me. Yeah, hopefully by tomorrow I'll have my camera set back up so you guys can see my ugly pale face again. Wait for it. Green flag. Ooh, that was close. Alright, this one's kind of screwed up a little bit. I can't hit the wall because Gordon was in the way. How the hell did I not flip over from that? Alright, I'm gonna try going backwards again. Second time in 52 minutes. It's not bad. My attention span is usually a lot worse. Just try to get all four. Gordon, Jarrett, Labonte, and Irvin. See if we can trick shot this. I don't know, I'll have to see the replay. The other few might have piled in. Oh, it looks like one got past. No, two. We'll have to see who all got involved in that one. I think Gordon for sure. Oh yeah. Nope, Jarrett made it through. He took out Terry Labonte. And thanks to the heightened grip, Ernie Irvin got slowed down in like a millisecond. Oh god, my back hurts so much. Need to stretch out and try to crack it after the stream. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning. I got plenty of sleep last night. I haven't done too much today. I'm not that tired. So, AI doesn't really have to be in any certain order. I can always change it if needed. That looks like right now Bill Elliott's going to take the place of Gordon. Pass me, go in here, and then... That was kind of bad. Or was it? Actually, I don't know. I've had worse. I'm actually just gonna save that, because why not? What's the worst that can happen? It's not like I'm gonna run out of hard drive space if I save this one wreck. Super Bowl predictions. I can't say who's going to go to the Super Bowl, but the AFC Championship game predictions, I'm calling Raiders and Patriots in Foxborough. And then I'm guessing obviously my biasness leans towards the Packers, but I think it's going to be a repeat of the 2014 NFC Championship game with the Packers and Seahawks. As much as I don't want to say that. Hopefully, if that is the case, hopefully the Packers can get their redemption that time. One. Alright guys, this is going to be my third to last attempt. Approaching the top of the hour. I'll do a couple wrecks at Talladega 70s, 80s. Because I know you guys like that. Why are you guys talking about Tony Renna, of all people? Keep the conversations light and happy. Don't be talking about this stuff. Let me know if that replay I just saved was edit worthy or not if I switch around the paint schemes. And green flag. Need to let one of these guys pass me. Alright, Jeff it will be. So I guess all I need to do in this situation is switch Jeff and Elliot's paint schemes if I want to have the correct AI layout. Well, that didn't work. That was lame. Ouch. Alright, second to last attempt. And do a couple quick runs at Talladega 70s, 80s. You guys let me know your suggestions for what you want to see me do tomorrow, and then I gotta get going. Oh, why the hell am I yawning so much? I got too good of a jump right there. Alright, once again, if I want the AI to be correct in this situation, all I have to do is switch Bill and Jeff's paint schemes. He forces me into the wall. Come on, come on. Flip! Oh, you bastard. So close. If I'd have flipped there, that one might have been good. Alright, last attempt. At least we don't have the nerdy guy giving the start your engine call every attempt in this video. Drivers, start your engines. Maybe the last time is the charm, who knows? I believe that's yet to happen in the history of my videos. 263 episodes. Granted, not all of those have been Can I Recreates, but the majority of them have been. Let's say 200 episodes of Can I Recreate. Yet to have a perfect attempt on the last attempt. Can we make Cody H Gaming history tonight? Or is it just going to be more disappointment? find out in about 5 seconds. Alright, into the wall. Oh, come on, that was so close. Damn it. I was so close to going around and up and over all the way on that first spin after some decent looking initial contacts, but so close. I guess it wasn't meant to be this time. We'll have to do a part 2. Well, for now, let's go down to Talladega 70s, 80s. One of my favorite messing around tracks. Just the regular 97 roster so we can max out the number of opponents. Turn this up a little bit. Alright. Let's see what carnage will ensue. My favorite track for messing around on. That's right, even the pace lap in this track is like... The pace lap speed is like 130 miles an hour. Alright, let's see how quickly they caused the first wreck. Alright, well, they didn't cause it, I did. Let's try that again. Yeah, let's try that again. Good thing that chain link fence in the infield was as strong as steel, otherwise those paper people would have been in for some hurt. Why is this guy up on the outside line right here? Oh, there they go. But we're able to make it through the initial stuff. But there's probably going to be another wreck with that big pack up there. Yep, there they go. There go a couple into the infield. Someone's up on the banking, but back on his wheels. There's a couple other cars spinning. And like true ARCA brakes. Oh, we got cars upside down. Ah! No! And I'm upside down as well. Whoops. Alright, we'll try one more time going forward, see how long we can last. Yeah, that all started because whoever that was got absolutely decimated. In this 40, I believe that was Steve Grissom that I saw get annihilated. Was it? No, it wasn't. It was the 71 of David Marcus. That's who I saw get drilled by, I believe, Kyle Petty in the 42 right there. And then the 31, whoever that is, I think, no, 37 of Jerry Mayfield goes upside down. Alright, one last time. Going forwards to see what will happen, and then I'll go backwards once, and then I gotta get going. People, cars, driving under cars. That quote will never get old. Just run right into the wall because I'm not even looking at the screen. I was looking at the replay. Alright, can we survive a lap this time? No, take that back. Can we even survive a turn? Can we get through turns 1 and 2 without a wreck? That's the big question. I don't think so. Oh, there's one right. Not quite. Yep, he's coming up into the traffic, though. Whoa, Dale Jarrett. Almost over the wall. He almost pulled a Jimmy Horton, but didn't. And there's another big pile up on the backstretch. Kind of. Wasn't as many people involved in that one as I thought. Alright, we'll go backwards now. Try to pull Rusty Wallace. That's not pulling a Rusty Wallace. Whoops. Just clipped the front end. Damn. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet already. If you're interested, check out Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. If you want to follow Cody H Gaming on social media, and if you want to be a super supporter, you can go check out my newly published Patreon page if you want to help support this channel and also get some cool rewards in return. Once again, I gotta give a huge shout out to Ryan Fitzy for becoming my first patron. Thank you so much, dude. You rock. Go check out the page if you would like to join the club as well. I'd really appreciate it, and I think that's about it for all my plugs and self-promoting. I can just get back to the carnage now, one last time. All the links are down below in the description for the pages I just mentioned, if I didn't already say that. No! Get back on the track. Oh, fuck. Alright, I gotta do that again, I guess. Because I don't know how to drive in a straight line. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing a Kevin LePage to the extreme, except I'm going backwards. Alright. Let's try not to spin myself out going in a straight line this time. Wasted so much time from that attempt. Oh, they're wrecking already. We got a wreck. We gotta try that one more time, I guess. Because they were wrecking before I even got there. That was a huge wreck, it looked like. Yeah, they were starting and before they even got to turn 1. Looks like Dale Jarrett's going head on into the wall. Kind of, almost. Well, that was lame. We gotta do that one more time. Whoa, Ricky Rudd. Look at that ride he just took. Jeez. You can see the... Looks like Mark Martin tumbling off in the distance from the wreck I caused. Alright, we gotta try that once more, because I want to get the whole pack that isn't already wrecked first. I know I keep teasing you guys saying the whichever one I'm on is going to be the last one, but I want the last one to be a doozy. Try to get a decent start this time. Try to have the combined speed that we're hitting each other be as fast as possible. There we go, they're all together still. Not anymore. We got people, cars driving under cars. There we go. I'm glad I did one more. Got mostly everyone that time. Rusty Wallace. Who is that in the 4 at this point? I don't think that's Irvin. Irvin's in the 28. Damn. That was a good one. Alright, one last look at that. Alright guys, thank you so much again for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Check out my social media links. Please go check out my Patreon page. Really appreciate it. And that's about it for this video. Let me know your suggestions you'd like to see me do for future ones down in the comments below. And that's about it. Thanks again for watching, guys. Till next time, hope to see you then. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Peace.